Welcome to episode 13 of Can a Blue Mage solo this instance. This run is level synced and minimum eye level, and I'm just looking to try to clear this trial. If you have any questions about the run and why I did things, comment below and I will clarify. Also, feel free to post your own strats and experiences. I will have my narration scattered throughout this video, and I'll have the timestamps in the description below if you want to speed through the specific parts. Otherwise, my gameplay will be mostly unedited from beginning to end, so please enjoy the video. I'm gonna admit, I didn't really try very hard in this trial initially. For Titan Normal, I was curious to see how my damage was on specifically the hard phase with full echo. On this fight, however, you're gonna be taking an enormous amount of damage with tank stance, so taking it off is extremely dangerous. Plus, this is one of those fights where the longer you take trying to push her down, the less likely you are to survive her ultimate abilities since the plumes continuously spawn. I'm gonna let my first go around play through until the end of the attempt, then I'll skip to a future attempt. Initially, I had considered this trial a bust based on the type of experience I had trying this out for my first time, but I decided to give this another shot with the full echo buff. I will have my narration spread around this fight, but let's just say this attempt was interesting. If you wish to see specific parts I narrate, please check the description below for those timestamps. If you're going to watch this attempt in its entirety, I hope you find it entertaining. When you try to kill the plumes, make sure they all spawn first, because the moment you touch them they start to move. I went with dropping my tank stands into Ramboys into Feather Rain. A boosted Ramboys outside of tank stands would be enough to kill all the plumes, or you can even consider keeping tank stands on and use a boosted Ramboys plus Feather Rain so you can lower the risk of getting killed. I didn't try that combo myself, but I do know it takes about 2.5 glowers to kill one plume in tank stance. Once the plumes are down, make sure your MP is in order and try to get more 1000 needles in, as well as utilizing your other primal abilities or other spells to sneak in damage when you are in a good spot HP wise. Remember, the longer you take on this fight, the harder it might be to survive her ultimate. When she gets to her third phase, I think Dragon Voice might be a better option here to take out the plumes since they are very spread out. I had just used whatever I had available to clear up any plumes that I didn't kill with the Ram Voice, such as my primal abilities. I'm not too sure if Diamondback would mitigate her ultimate damage here, but I wasn't too concerned about taking so much damage anyway since I had a lot of stone pillars up. In this final phase, try to sneak in your attacks when she is casting Slipstream. The plumes don't actually hit very hard if they explode on you, but since I had not reached this point on the fight before on Blue Mage, I was just being extra cautious not to take damage I could not control. Just be aware that anytime you drop tank stance, you have to make sure that you get it back up as fast as possible because her damage is very dangerous. Her final phase is probably the simplest of her phases, just keep track of her position and you should be fine. And amazingly, this is a clear. I know the run looks really messy and can probably be optimized way better, but I honestly didn't even think I'd even clear this trial, so I was playing it super cautiously with my damage. I was also fumbling a lot of my key presses, so I didn't want to make a mistake, especially in its final phase. Just a couple concluding points. 1. You can probably kill the plumes in tank stance, so it's less risky to kill them. 2. The best time to do a big burst is probably when she's casting Slipstream, since she isn't doing anything else for a couple seconds. But I also suggest popping Surecast to get Mighty Guard back up, as you have a very high chance to get interrupted. And 3. Lastly, you can absolutely set up a finisher such as Final Sting. I suggest doing a dry run to see how much damage it will do without crit and direct hit, of course, so you can map out that percentage of HP she needs to be so you can end it quickly. Well, that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching, comment below what you think, toss some likes if you wish, and look forward to more videos like these in the near future. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.